everyone, this is Anthony from ComicsHeatingUp.net. I'm doing the new comic spec review video for April 11th, 2018. It's a big week for comics coming up. Sorry for the lateness of this week's video. I've had a lot going on with baseball season starting up, including my own son Joe hitting a game-winning 3-run home run in our opening day game. But this is about the comics, so let's get right into it. Justice League of America number 28 has a Killer Bee variant by Francisco Mattina. Last week's Suicide Squad book is doing pretty well, at least 2 times cover. Great looking art on this cover as well. Supergirl number 20 is bringing Stanley Archambault's cover run to an end. Archam's covers have been fantastic. He's going to be moving to Catwoman soon, so that's going to be another series of covers for me to chase. Image has a couple of new releases coming out this week, including Crude number 1. I had a chance to read this because it came in my mega box. This is Steve Orlando's new book, and it's pretty cool. It's a story about a guy who killers once feared, and they've sent his son home in a body bag, haunted by his failures, his journeys across Russia to learn what type of man his son really was, while hunting the bastards who killed him. Looks pretty good. Trust me, I've read it. It is a decent story. Also out this week is Dead Hands number 1. Carter Carson was a highly decorated operative during the Cold War, but in the fall of 1991, as the Soviet Union collapsed, Carter discovered a secret that not only changed his life, but also altered the course of history. Another pretty cool looking book. The character design on Dead Hands is really good. I got a chance to read a preview copy of this as well. Marvel has a massive week this week, and by massive I mean they're putting out a ton of variant covers on, but there's some good books to definitely look for. Avengers 688 features a great-looking Mark Brooks regular cover. It's No Surrender Part 14. This has been a great storyline so far. Captain America hits the milestone with issue number 700. There are several covers on this one, including the regular, a Jim Steranko variant, Mark Bagley Venom 30th Anniversary variant, a Blank variant, a Retailer Summit 2018 variant, a John Cassidy variant, an Alex Ross variant, and a remastered Jim Lee variant, as well as a really expensive black and white remastered Jim Lee variant. Marvel really rolls out the variant wagon for Domino Volume 3 number 1, which starts this week. Plenty of covers on this one, including the regular Greg Land cover, the John Tyler Christopher action figure cover, an Elsa Chartier variant, a Greg Land Retailer Summit variant, David Baldeon incentive cover, a Rob Liefeld cover, and a J. Scott Campbell cover. Exiles number 1 looks fun. I love previous incarnations of the series. This one features a really cute cartoon Wolverine as one of the characters. There's 5 variant covers on this. Pick the one you like. The showdown between Thanoses go down in Thanos 18, already being limited at Midtown Comics. Don't pass on the Mike Perkins variant either. This one's already sold out at Midtown. I know people passed on the Hulk variant, and that one shot up in price, and the Venom variant's definitely one to grab if you can find it. Infinity Gauntlet gets the cheap treatment with the True Believers Infinity Gauntlet number 1 for just $1. Don't pass these up. These are great grabs. Cullen Bunn starts a new Aftershock book called The Brothers Dracul. Worth picking up. Cullen Bunn really doesn't disappoint. Fractured Mind number 1 is out from Red 5. This is my small press book of the week. I love Red 5 small press books, and this just really looks fantastic. Stories about a serial killer known as the Crippler who has been terrorizing a small town, abducting teenage girls who are never heard from again. Never until Christy Lawrence escapes from his clutches. Now she's Detective Johnson and Stephenson's only clue to finding the Crippler, but first it means discovering Christy's own dark secret. This book just looks great. An odd one this week is definitely Haunted High-On's one-shot. This was originally released at New York Comic Con last year, and the twisted signed copy sold really well right out the gate. Juggalo fans might chase this one. This one has crossover potential between music fans and comic fans, and it's already sold out at Midtown, so this one might be hard to find. Small print run definitely on it. Another kind of odd one to look out for this week is Super Mansion number 1 from Titan. It's a spin-off of the Crackle TV series. A few years back, a one-shot was given away at New York Comic Con, and they sold really well. I sold a ton of them because I grabbed a bunch of them for free. Not sure Crackle has the audience for a huge successful comic translation, but it's worth a look. Valiant has a couple of cool big ratio books, including the Neil Adams Ninja K number 6, Bloodshot Salvation number 8, Trevor Hairsign, Bloodshot Icon variant, and the Shadow Man number 1 glow-in-the-dark metal cover. Good luck finding that one at a decent price. That one's going to be massive. But if you can find it cheap, grab it. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks to everyone for checking out my channel. Please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We've been getting a ton of new followers, and the view count has been jumping quickly each week as the new episodes come out, so it's greatly appreciated. If you're watching on comicseatingup.net, let us know what you're specking on. If you're watching on Facebook or another site, hop on over to YouTube or comicseatingup.net and join the conversation. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.